Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. Today we will have a small talk, and after that we can have an interactive session. So in that you can ask whatever you want to ask or feel like asking. There is no any subject restriction, nothing. Feel that oneness, we are one. There must not be any barrier or a distance. So feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. If I know, I will reply. But to begin with, as Sunilji said, we can start with a topic or a small talk based on Dharma. If we sit for months and months together and discuss various aspects of Dharma, even then we cannot say finished. It is such a vast subject. But still, if you go to ocean with a small pot, you can collect water from ocean. And if you go with a small spoon, in that also you can bring the ocean. In that way, just let us have a bird's eye view of what Dharma is. See, the term Dharma, we cannot translate it to any other language. There is no translation. Many a times we are seeing people are misunderstanding Dharma to be something like religion. For example, when we go to Middle India or Northern India or Western India, the term Dharma is used as a synonym of religion. In Kerala, the Shabda Dharma is used as something to be given, like dana. But actually, Dharma is not dana. Of course, dana comes within Dharma. Within the scope of Dharma, dana comes. But Dharma is not dana. And there is no connection with the religion at all. Both are entirely different. Dharma and religion are entirely different. Different like what? Different like a natural forest and a plantation. See, what's a forest? A forest is a place where thousands of or millions of trees, creepers, grass, this, that. So many flora and fauna coexist. A place of happy coexistence of many beings. There is no crop, there is no weed. All are happily coexisting. Of course, giving and taking is there. That's a forest. In a forest, diversity is respected. and accepted. Now, with the help of many machines, we are cutting down all the trees there. We are uprooting them. Now, with the help of some other equipments, we are making the land level and then digging holes in equal distance and then put some seed or some sapling in those holes and watering them. What will happen? Within a short period, trees will be growing. And within some 3 or 4 years, everywhere there will be greenery. But it is not a forest. It is a plantation. In a plantation, there is only one crop, all others are weeds. One to be protected, all others to be removed. So, dharma or samskara is like a forest where we respect and accept, not tolerate, accept everything and everybody. And it is a happy coexistence of all beings. That togetherness is there. Diversity is respected. Whereas in a plantation, it is only for one, by one, and all others are to be discarded, thrown out. So, never say dharma is religion. Religion and dharma are entirely different. We can embrace, we can accept all religions, we can respect all religions. But, see, dharma is something higher. Then comes the question, what dharma is? See, the term dharma comes from the root dharane. There is another dhatu in the Paniniya, dharana poshanayoho. First dhatu is dharane. The second is dharana poshanayoho. So from this dhatu, when we add the suffix manu to that, then we will get dharma. So what is the meaning of that? That which is holding everything together. That is dharma. Dharyate anena sarvam iti dharma. Let me repeat once more. Dharyate anena sarvam iti dharma. By which everything are held together. That is dharma. See, just think about the smallest particle we can imagine. With the help of the science or technology available today, we can go up to atom or a subatomic particle, or if you can go even down, you can go. But I can go only up to this point, subatomic particle. And up to what level you can go? This earth? No. The universe? No. Nowadays we are talking about the multiverse. And it is not a new thing. When we read Lalita Sahasranama or Shiva Sahasranama, definitely we will come across such terms, such names as Aneka Koti Brahmanda Nayaka or Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Janani. Aneka Kodi Brahmanda Janani. Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Nayaka. That means the mother of innumerable, it is crores and crores of Brahmandas, or the leader of crores and crores of Brahmandas. How many billions of Brahmandas are there? We cannot say. We can say this much innumerable. But even then our acharyas gave the name Anda to that. Of the egg form, Brahmanda. Within one Brahmanda itself, there will be thousands and thousands of galaxies. And in one galaxy itself, how many stars will be there, we do not know. We cannot count. But we can say this much. From the minutest subatomic particle to the grossest universe or the multiverse, whatever you can call, there is a scheme or there is an order which is holding everything together. There is an order. You cannot deny that. If you are denying that, there will be no science. If you are denying that, there will be no philosophy. Why not science? If we are taking away the cause-effect relationship or that theory or that concept, there is no more scope for science. There is no more place for philosophies. So there is an order which is holding everything together. And that order, that scheme is called Dharma. In the 40th chapter of Shukla Yajurveda, that is very famous in the name Ishavasya Upanishad, there is a small piece of mantra. Yatha tathyatorthan vyadadhad. That is that mantra. Yatha tathyatorthan vyadadhad. The meaning is arthan vyadadhad. Everything, all beings, all creatures, all the manifestations, all are distributed or held together vyadadhad. How? Yatha tadhyataha. In such a way as they should be. Yatha tatha bhavam yatha tathyam. How it should be, so it is. That means there is an order, there is a scheme which is holding everything together. That scheme is called Dharma. Now, when discussion comes up to this level, we may question, oh Swami, if it is so, what is the meaning of dharmic life? All our shastras are asking us to observe a life of dharma. What is the meaning of that? Veda itself asks, dharmam chara. You observe what dharma is. Then what's the meaning of that? don't do adharma. Always keep dharma. What's the meaning of that? If dharma is explained as an order or a scheme, that's a more apt word. Of course, it is order, it is scheme, or it is a rhythm of manifestation, rhythm of universe. If it is so, what's the meaning of observing dharma? What's the meaning of dharmic life? See, understanding the scheme that is holding everything, we have to lead our life. That is dharmic life. Adjusting our life in such a way as it will not distract or disrupt the social order, the rhythm of existence. Such a life is called dharmic life. See, in the Mahabharata, Bhagavan Vedavyasa summarizes in a small piece of shloka what dharma is. Says, Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam Shrutvaidad avadharyatam Atmana pradikulani Paresham na samacharet. See, Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam. You people, please hear the essence of dharma. What is that? What you have to do after hearing? Or what is the use in hearing? Then Vyasa says, Shrutva edat avadharyatam. After hearing this, abide by it. Atmana pradikulani paresham nasamacharet. Don't do to others what is not acceptable to you. How simple this is. There is no complication at all in dharma. We are making it complicated by giving commentaries, explaining this, that. Dharma as it is, that much simple. Don't do to others what is not acceptable to you. So dharmic life is such a life where the basic thought is, don't distract this social order or the rhythm of this existence by my thoughts, by my words, and by my deeds. Let they be in conformity with the rhythm of universe. Let my thought not give any pain to others. So let my words don't give pain to others. So also my deeds also. That is a dharmic life. So dharma is the order or the scheme that is holding everything together, right from subatomic particle to the grossest universe, or whatever it is you can call, multiverse or whatever it is. And understanding that rhythm, if we are adjusting our life, individual, social, all these aspects of life, then it is a dharmic life. So that is dharma. So it is our essential or primary duty always to protect this. And therefore, in the Mahabharata and in the Manusmriti, there is a very famous saying, repeated in the Mahabharata, but described in one occasion in the Manusmriti. The first part is very famous, but the second part is not that much. The shloka is Dharma eva hato hanti Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha Tasmad dharmo na hantavyo Mavo dharmo hato vadhit. There is another version that is Mano dharmo hato vadhit. Two versions are there. The meaning is Dharma eva hato hanti. If dharma is distracted, that will distract you. If you are killing dharma, dharma will kill you. And dharma protected will protect you. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Rakshitaha dharmaha. Rakshitaha means something protected. As dharma is used in the masculine, it is rakshitaha. So protected. When dharma is protected, it will protect you. Tasmad, therefore, dharmo nahantavyaha. Please do not distract dharma. Why? Ma no dharmo hato vathit. Let that dharma which is distracted by us, don't distract us. If we people are killing that, it will kill our very existence. See, we are living in this world, in this ecosystem. All the time, taking and giving is happening. We are inhaling oxygen. From where we are getting? From the plant kingdom. Trees are there, creepers are there, grass are there, but mainly from algae, which we cannot even see. Phytoplanktons in the ocean, they are providing the major share of atmospheric oxygen, as everybody knows. So we are indebted to them. We are living at they are providing us this life. In the same way, we are giving back, of course. So this taking and giving is happening always, and this ecosystem we have to protect. If we are not protecting, if we are trying to distract this ecosystem for our selfishness, what will happen? Our very existence itself will be a question mark. So that is the meaning of this saying. Tasmad dharmo nahantavyo. Don't do that. So this awareness of dharma and a life with that awareness, it is the crux of dharmic life. We are in our life performing doing many duties, works as an individual, as a member of the society. And the society also varies, a family, a village or a country, or the world at large. So in all these aspects, we have to keep in mind this dharma and lead a life accordingly. So that is in a nutshell about dharma. I'm not going to the details because, for example, when we go to the details, just some hints I am giving. First thing is, what is basis of all these dharmic activities? The answer is awareness or shastra, knowledge. Awareness or knowledge must be the basis of dharmic activities. And you elaborate that point, then you will have to elaborate or you have to discuss what Veda is, from where it came, and what are the subject matters discussed. All these things will come. Then the second part will be how to observe that. Then we will go to the saying dharmam chara. Dharmam chara. And see, that differs, you see. When we talk to a student, a brahmachari, it is something. When we speak to a grihastha, a householder, it is something else. Or when we speak to a sannyasi, still it is something different. So dharmam chara is the same. It won't change. It will never change. As long as this human society is there, our social life is here. And as long as we have the right to select from different options constantly coming in our life, this teaching, dharmam chara, will be there. We cannot change that. But it differs according to the stage in this life. It changes. For example, when we say this dharmam chara to a grihastha, it's a very big topic. Daily you have to observe Pancha Mahayajna. Daily, not occasionally. And he have to protect his family. He have to work and get money and wealth for the family. All this comes. So it varies from ashrama to ashrama. That is stages in this life. So I'm not going to that topic now. Just as he asked, just an introduction into the concept of dharma. But understand this much, there are two main aspects to be discussed in this dharma. One is the shastra part and the other is the acharana part, anusthana part. How it is to be understood? See, if I am a moving library or an encyclopedia, I know everything. All the shastras are within my reach. But if I am not observing dharma in my practical life, nobody will call me dharmic. Nobody will call. On the other hand, I do not know any shastra, Veda, Vedanta, nothing. But if I am observing dharma in my life, loving everybody, sharing with others, observing my duties, fulfilling responsibilities, then I'm a dharmic man. So, what is most important in dharma? It is not speaking, it is not teaching, it is not writing. It is observing, performing. And therefore, Bhagavan Vedavyasa says, Achara Paramo Dharma. Paramo Dharma. Parama means supreme, the highest. What is the highest dharma? It is achara, what you are doing in life, not what you are teaching. And to that extent, Bhagavan Vedavyasa goes, in the Mahabharata itself it is said, Achara Prabhavo Dharma. It comes as a part of Vishnu Sahasranama. Achara Prabhavo Dharma. That is, Dharma begins from Achara. It takes birth from Achara. So Achara is most important. Now, let me ask, if somebody is doing, we can say he is doing Achara, something, at his own whims and fancies. Will we call that Dharma? Never. If somebody is going and killing somebody else, he is doing an Achara. It is not Dharma. Then what determines Dharma? If Achara is the main Dharma, the principal Dharma, doing anything and everything will not count as dharmic. Then what determines Dharma? This is the question. There Bhagavan gives an answer in the Bhagavad Gita. Tasmat shastram pramanam te karya karya vyavasthitau. Tasmad, therefore, shastram pramanam. Shastram is pramanam. Karya karya vyavasthitau, in determining what is to be done and what not to be done. Shastra is the pramanam. What is pramanam? Pramanam is a valid means of knowledge. Direct perception is there. Then inference is there. So many pramanams are there. When we go to darshana, there are 6 pramanams. But main are 3. Direct perception, inference, and then Shastra. So Shastra is the main pramana that we get from mother, that we get from father, that we get from acharyas. So knowing what to be done and what not, we have to live in this world. And this knowledge is to be transferred from one generation to next generation without break. And the medium of that transference must be love, not shouting, not itching. You do that, you do that. No. You people, you are not doing good for nothing. No. The medium of the transference must be love. That is the way, or that is the method adopted by our acharyas. Then dharma will naturally flow from one generation to the next. And that is how Sanatana Dharma is surviving. Even after so many onslaughts, invasions and all. So, try to understand what real dharma is. And in our life, we have to follow.
Oh.